Hey, what's up soldiers? My name is GregFPS. This is a full tutorial for Skull Busters, which is the Ghosts and Skulls equivalent on SHAOLIN Shuffle. You get all perks and you get all guns pack-a-punch from the magic wheel. The first thing you're finding is a cleaner bottle. This one is located here in the heebie-jeebies on the floor next to the stage, but there are two more other locations. The other one is on the platform right here of this stripper pole, and you will hear like a regular noise when you grab it, so it's not too difficult. And the last and final location for that is going to be down here on top of the newspapers, which is right next to the lockers and the cardboard box. Now once you find that one, then you're going to need to find a rag to use the cleaner. So one of the rag locations is down here next to the Rat King's lair on a pizza box, and it just so happened to be here this game. Now if it's not there, don't fright, don't worry, there are two more locations. The next location that it can spawn is up here on the roof of the Inferno, and it's going to be sitting on one of these crates, and it's really easy to find. It's right near the power. And the last and final location that it can spawn is on the scaffolding that is actually an Easter egg step eventually, and you guys are just going to see that I'm running, and I like showing the fact that I'm running. But anyways, it's over here on the scaffolding, which is right near bomb stoppers, and it's just going to be sitting right next to the pack-a-punch door. For some reason there's a pack-a-punch door there. I don't know if that's some sort of Easter egg that we'll find out eventually. I honestly don't know, but it's just chilling right there on the scaffolding. So once you do that, you bring it to the Skull Busters machine, and you are going to clean off the blood, and you are going to get the first skull. Now the next thing you need to do is play Mojang. Now don't worry if you don't know how to play this, it's totally fine. I put a link in the description. Use it, it makes it so much easier, but I'll explain that in a second. So as you can see here, there are a bunch of tiles, but there are actually 8 locations where more tiles can spawn all around the map. So I'm going to show you all those locations. The first one is here in the Inferno on the second level. Now you need to bring the tiles up to the top every single time, because you can only hold one at a time. As you can see here, this is a small table which is actually right next to the Skull Busters machine, and that is 2 locations. The next one can be down here right next to the lockers, across from the lockers on this bench, and as you can see there's one there as well. And you know, sometimes they're going to spawn in those locations, sometimes they won't. Next one is here in the heebie-jeebies. As you can see, I just switched it because I didn't put the tile on, so make sure you always put the tile on, because I had to go back and get that one. Next one is also in the heebie-jeebies on this red box right here. Pretty much all the red boxes on the map are going to have those, so keep that in mind. The other one's also over here on the roof of the first place that you unlock when you unlock the dojo area. Next one is next to Tough Enough in the back corner, and there's also one right there. That spot took so long for people to find, it was absolutely ridiculous. And the next one can be here on the table as well, and if you find that one, then you're pretty much set. Now what you want to do is use the website that I linked in the description. All you have to do is input the actual tiles that you have, and it will give you the combination 100% of what you need to rearrange them to, and you just rearrange them. It's really easy, and they literally give you the code, and it's amazing. Like, it's so helpful and perfect, so you don't actually need to learn how to play Mojang unless you want to. And I mean, this game does look pretty cool, but you have fireworks when you're done that, and that means that you are done step number 2, which is awesome. Big shout out to Just Another UK Gamer as well as Smart Guy. They were like the first 2 people to do it, and Just Another UK Gamer jumped in a game with me and Dalek. So you need to type in 1972. There's a 1 there. The 7 or 9 rather, I'm sorry, is going to be located over here on the roof. Now he shot the wrong one the first time, and you're going to enter by shooting the tiles. You need to do this in a timely manner. If you mess up, you have to wait till the next round, so it can be kind of annoying. This step was the hardest for me to do. The next one is going to be located here in the bottom floor of the Inferno, and I don't know how like people even found these. These are absolutely ridiculous, so big props to the people who found these. I mean, it's just crazy. So there's the 7 right there, and the last one is going to be a 2, which is located on the window of the dojo, and he is going to show you exactly where those are. So that is the 2, guys. So that is 1972. Now you go back and you look at the Skull Busters machine, and you have 3 skulls now. So the next thing you need to do is get the 4th skull, and there's going to be these things that spawn up in the sky over here. Now as you can see, I'm terrible at parkour, but just another UK gamer, my friend, he was just beasting it up and jumping across as I almost went down. So you just keep jumping and you see that green skull right there. So if you jump into it, then you grab it, and that is going to be the 4th skull. This one was really fun to do. I had another recording of doing it myself. So there was 4, and then you're gonna get the 5th skull. Now John, or Mr. Dalek JD, jumped in front of the bus, or the tram rather. That's the only way to get it. So he just jumped in front of the subway, sacrificed his life, and we got the 5th skull, which was pretty funny. We were all dying of laughter when it happened. So there's 5 out of the 6 skulls, and the last and final skull, you're going to go down to a payphone and you're going to enter a phone number. As you can see here, it's the first number is 555, and then you type in 0152. Now you're gonna hear a recording, and eventually after the recording is over, the phone's just gonna like make you hang up on purpose. It's the service number that's actually on the Skullbusters machine. So once you do that, then the power is gonna be on. You're gonna have all 6 skulls lit up on Skullbusters, which is awesome. And this game is actually really easy. It's kind of like Candy Crush or something similar to that, where you need to match the numbers by next to it so it can create like a pair of 3, and then they will be taken off the board. It's super easy. Like, it's by far way easier than Ghosts and Skulls 1 and 2, which is kind of awesome considering this game does take place in the storyline before those other 2 maps, so it should be a little bit easier, if that makes sense. But overall, I mean, it is super easy, and I'm so glad that it is easy, because the other ones gave me trouble on the other 2 maps. So as you can see here, I'm just gonna fast forward through this really quick. It does take a little bit of time, but it's probably about 5 minutes max, and if you have a good team doing it, it's really easy as a team, or you can do this solo or 2-player. But every player that goes into the game has to press square at the same time, which can be a little bit annoying, and make sure like you run the zombie away for that. So as you can see here, we're pretty much just finishing up this one here, and then it's going to say you won, and once it says you won, you are going to spawn back into the map. And as you can see here, we're going to get all 10 perks on the map, which is so amazing for doing the Easter egg, and we only did it on round 8, so it's crazy. And you also get another reward. You're gonna see some skulls coming up from the magic wheel, and any gun that you get from the magic wheel is going to be pack-a-punched, which is absolutely insane. Now keep in mind, you do have mule munchies, so you want to make sure that whatever gun you get, you do not replace, because as you can see here, I got the Mauler as my 3rd weapon, but unfortunately if I go down, then I lose it. So I'm going to show you guys that they are perma perks, because I went down here on purpose, and I'm going to wait for my friend to revive me, and we are going to get all the perks back. Also, if you die out, you will get all your perks back as well. So it's so helpful and so useful. I recommend doing this in the boss fight. Me, Mr. Dalek JD, and just another UK gamer just crushed the Easter egg after this, like basically no problem at all whatsoever, and we just absolutely wrecked the Rat King, and it was really fun. So I would highly recommend doing the Easter egg once you do the Ghosts and Skulls, because you can do it so early, or Skullbusters rather. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please drop a like, subscribe if you're new to my channel. My name is GregFPS. Check out the rest of my videos that I posted on SHAOLIN Shuffle. I literally have tutorial guides for like everything, and I'm gonna have a full Easter egg guide coming out later on today. So my name is GregFPS. I'll see you all later. Peace out.